Divine Vibrators, how are you all feeling today? Sending you all love and light, and all your manifestation towards the divine is all coming along the way. Just receive them with the gratitude. Be grateful for what you have, and also be grateful for what you don't have. Because why? The universe knows what you need rather than what you want. Divine Vibrators, how to let go of the bad habits that I have. In today's life, it's a very crucial thing to get rid out of a habit which doesn't serve you anything. If you want me to list out the habit that you really don't want to be in your life, that is stopping from becoming the greatest version, then let me say the first one. Waking up early and putting down your gadgets, and number 3 is your what else? The relationships that you have. Yes, the relationships also paves off you the path to the divine. How well you are equipped in maintaining those relationships, everything. What else? The basic, the food that you consume. So all these we will be encountering in this video. First of all, how do you get out of the gadgets that we have spoke enough of it in this channel? You can also check out some of the other videos. But now what I want to give you a tip is, you can mold yourself to a timing, a phase of time that you're going to use the gadgets in this way, in that way. You have to monitor your own self. You cannot appoint someone else to keep monitoring you, to schedule you, because you are the one who knows better than whoever outside is. Am I right? So you need to give an accountability for what you are using up the net, the data connection that is always available for you. I know it is like an unlimited service that is provided by the Matrix. So you are also so equipped and fully equipped to use the data connection, regardless of whether you really want to spend the time of your day or not. Yes, some people are there with knowing. Yes, without knowing there are many. They doesn't even know for what are they swiping those videos. So you have to control it. So what else? Number 2, what's the next bad habit? So the food we consume. Let's take for instance, if you are going to consume those junk foods, what is going to happen to your gut health? Yes, the physical form that is being given to you in this realm, you need to take care of the physical thing. If the physical thing is not available, then with what are you going to draw the art? And because we need this body to reach the divine, for that purpose we have given this body. But we forgot who really we are, and some of them are even using those physical appearance for some other things which is actually not serving them as well as the opponent. So that's a very big drawback, that we are using the physical appearance. So you need to take care of the foods that you really consume, because those foods are going to give you the signals to your brain and your heart, which is connected, and those are going to give you the path to the divine. So what's the next habit that is not actually serving you? Is that the relationships. Yes, the relationships that you are having in your life. See to that they are actually, it's not a matter that they are really helping you to mold you to become the greatest version. It is also meaning that you have to check that you are not in a toxic relationship, and if you are not letting to go off that relationship, then it's very difficult for you to take up certain decisions further if you are walking in the path of the divine. Forever, if you say, suppose if you are ever going to stay up in that stuck up relationship, the toxic relationships, what is going to happen? You tell me. Are you going to be happy? No. Are you going to be in a satisfied, the contented life? That feel will you get? No. So what happens? You start to develop some jealous mode, a comparison mode. Sometimes ego mode starts to get triggered. So all these things gets to vibrate in a very high frequency, but they are all the wrong modes that you are not supposed even to peep into that side. So what happens? If this habit is not let out, then you will not be in a satisfied feel. Because whenever you feel satisfied, whenever you feel that contented life that you have, you will be looking out the other things out of this 3D form. When are you going to die to the 5D then? We have a time period for everything. No one is going to be here forever. The relationship that is actually toxic, is not going to be forever. You are also not going to be forever. Why do you mind to take a bold statement, a bold decision and move forward? Fear is the most lowest mode that certain people starts to vibrate very high frequency. And with that fear mode, the mattress is actually trapping that souls. That's a secret of the secrets. That's why we say, just face it. It's okay even if it goes in the wrong way, we will sort it out. Be bold enough to take the decisions if you are in a toxic relationship. It's my suggestion, because it's very important for us to be in a very good relationship, right? So what else? The letting go of the habit. Yes, waking up early. That was the first one that we actually listed out in this video, right? It is actually connecting to the RAM, Brahma Muhurta, that is, very early, like 3:20 a.m. You can wake up by 3 and you can get freshened up at least by 3:30. You can sit up and getting connected to the divine is absolute thing. It's very, very, very beautiful moment. It cannot be explained in words because it's a feel that you also need to feel. At least for one day, if you can make it out, you can touch that realm in that period. Because at that time, actually there's a scientific reason also. If you want me to let it out, I will say here, allow me to put that. There is a scientific reason why. Say in case, if you look around you by 3:30 a.m., almost the signs of your globe is also sleeping. Nobody is awake except a certain few souls who knows to connect this divine. They will be waking up, and some of the people who are working will be working. But however, the majority of the people's souls are sleeping, and it creates a beautiful vibration, a peaceful vibration. So during the time, the divine is actually, they are showering, they have a straight connection with the soul who is waiting for them to connect. You can feel the peaceful, that peace, you can feel it really when you start to wake up by 3:30. Make it at least for one day and comment to how was the feel. It's a beautiful refreshment. Don't fall asleep thereafter, okay? So waking up early is also meaning you have to go to your bed early. Not going to bed late and waking up early is not possible, I know. So these are the patterns that you really need, and like this way you can let go of the bad habits that you have, and you can become the greatest version of this life part. Sending you all love and light. Divine vibrators, have an eye on what you're vibrating high. This is very essential and a very crucial period, 2024 and 2025, where the photons are showering across you. Please note that the photons are showering and you are making use of it to become the greatest version in this life. Share this enlightenment, share this knowledge with your loved ones, and hit the bell button aside. And what else? That thumbs up button. And what else? Divine vibrators. Letting go of these bad habits. Is it that difficult for you to change in just one day? You can do anything, because why? You don't know what's your true potential actually. You have been you have been trapped into a certain boundary. Like what they tell you always is set your boundaries, so you cannot see if something happens to you. You need to check out a doctor, but instead you can check out with the divine realm. If you have a beautiful connection with the nature, and if you have a beautiful connection with the divine upper realm, if I can speak, you can also have a beautiful connection. Why not? Just let go of those bad habits that's not serving you at all. Sending you all love and light, oneness with the light, share the light and become the light, because we are the light, came from the same light particle.